Welcome back to the Dropouts Podcast. You are here with your host, Semaj and Clarence. To the left of me, we got the one, the only.
It's your boy Bleezes. How y'all doing today? Today we got a very special guest.
Spencer James, a.k.a. Bari. But I had to give y'all the trap name first. Spencer James.
The trap name.
Yeah, bro.
Tell us a little bit about like what you doing.
So I am an OnlyFans model. No, I'm kidding. I'm a YouTuber. I love to make content. I wouldn't even just consider myself a YouTuber. More of just like an artist or like a content creator because I love to do YouTube. Like YouTube is my main thing. Like I love it. I literally been doing it since I was 14. But I just love to create sort of a story, you know, that people can hear, and I let it speak through my videos, and I also let it speak through my music, you know. So I love to make YouTube videos, music, anything creating. I'm all ears. I'm all in. I love it.
That's awesome. What are some of your biggest inspirations that got you into YouTube?
Man, that's a great question. Okay, so a lot of my biggest inspirations when I was first starting, I actually started with 2K content. So my biggest inspirations were like Chris Smooth, Gento, Pretty Boy Fredo, but you know, before he started, you know, faking content and doing weird stuff. But you know, before he turned weird, Pretty Boy Fredo, Jesser, Too Hype, like all of them, like those were like my biggest inspirations. And then when I started getting into IRL content, it was Rice Gum, you know, who else was DDG, you know, people like that in that sphere. Those were like my biggest inspirations. Even like BF versus GF and like Jesse from like Prank vs. Prank and like stuff like that. Like I loved watching all that. That was like my biggest inspirations.
You like grew up on like YouTube shit?
Yeah, I grew up on it. Like I literally love YouTube. Like
I swear there's not like TV kids no more. It's YouTube.
Yeah, like I literally I'm like as Gen Z as it gets. Like
I wanna see if we grew up like on the same kind of YouTube shit, because I grew up like watching YouTube too, but I feel like maybe we weren't. Like the first vlogger I was really fucking with was like I mean, obviously, there's the like obvious Casey Neistat and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
I just started getting into him.
Really?
Yeah, I got into him late.
So I was about to say, it's really interesting. A lot of YouTube people I know don't know about like Casey Neistats or like Peter McKinnon's and like certain people who are like, honestly, I would say like YouTube vets, but it was before the like prank stuff,
right?
Or before the like. I guess they're like YouTube vets, but they were kind of making YouTube videos for older people in a sense.
The first lifestyle
for
content.
sure. Mm-hmm. Because that's another thing to really consider heavy is that the age for YouTube and content creation has decreased a lot. Like for when people start. So like back then people were starting at like 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Now people are starting like bro, one of my like content creator friends, shout out to Marmar, bro. That man is only 16, but he's averaging like 40, 50 viewers sometimes on Twitch, like going crazy on TikTok, like hundreds of thousands of views. So it's like, it's crazy to see how young people can start and still be grinding their ass off and like really getting after it, because I was like, you know, getting after it in a sense when I was that age, but I didn't really do as heavy of a scale of content what I was supposed to do like a lot of these younger kids are doing now. Like they really are ahead of their age.
Yeah, I look back and I think about that shit like, damn, I could have like really ran it up, especially when I had I was in high school.
Yeah,
like, bro. That's like ultimate
like, really
marketing.
Took it serious. Like,
but people weren't doing it yet. So like it was different.
You did doing it for bread.
Well,
they weren't doing it as a business.
Yeah.
They were just doing it as a pastime.
Right.
Yeah, because YouTube felt more so like you could do it, but then like it was like
it was less. It was more of a dream, less of a reality. Back then.
Yeah, like
now there's more proof to the pudding that you can actually make this a full-time job. You know, because there's so many people like, bro, like there's so many like channels with over 100,000 subscribers, so many channels with 1 million. You know, it's a lot more viable and seems more possible and realistic now than it did back then. So it's like people were probably like, oh well, it's like 1 out of 1 million, what's my chance of making it? But you know, the people that took a chance and really took that leap forward like made it. Like,
yeah, I feel like it's the new athlete, you know. Like kids growing up wanted to be an athlete in sports.
The Zoomers celebrity.
Like, for real,
literally.
Well, YouTube's like, it changed as a platform, because if you think about it, back in the day, the things that were popping on YouTube was fucking Charlie bit my finger. I'm in like in
it was like
well,
random, like
little from America's Home Video.
Yeah,
much,
like just yeah, exactly. Just like moments that it's like, yo, I can't believe I caught this on camera. You got to put that shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then honestly, so what I think it was is like Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat actually had a show on HBO, and then after his first season of the show, he was editing, doing everything because he was just a filmmaker.
Yeah.
And then they made YouTube, and then he was like, oh, I could just. Like, I used to just make movies and literally make a website for people to go watch this movie. Right. Now there's this website where I can just upload it to there. So he went from HBO to YouTube, which is why he became
in reverse.
Casey fucking Neistat.
Bro, yeah,
but
bro,
now that's the way to do it, bro.
That is the way to do it now. Like, bro, there's even like NBA players like Karl Anthony Towns and like I forgot that there was this one player, I forgot his name, but he plays for the Sixers. I think he plays small forward. And he was documenting like his life in the NBA bubble, like when the bubble was a thing during COVID and all that, and like his videos were going crazy, like millions every single episode. And it was actually really interesting, bro.
Jimmy Butler opened a fucking coffee business because of the bubble, bro. He realized in the bubble everyone who's gonna be there is a NBA player. They got bread, so he fucking bought an espresso machine, started cooking or making coffee for people. Yeah. They were NBA stars, so he sold it for $20 a cup. Dang. Boy's making a bag, bro, in the bubble. And now he owns a whole ass beanery business.
Dang, yeah, that's hard. So it's still going?
Yeah, he's got a whole ass coffee business.
That's tough. That's a good investment.
Hell yeah, people love that coffee.
Yeah,
that
bro.
Juice.
Speaking of coffee investments, like, have you peeped that? Like, bro, just investments in general. Like Emma Chamberlain started like a coffee brand like not too long ago. Yeah, and like she's doing amazing. And like that's where like I watch these guys, Colin and Samir. I don't know if you guys,
bro, for sure.
So, bro, Colin is
shout out, bro. If Colin and Samir are ever seeing this, I love y'all. Like y'all are. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glazing. I ain't gonna lie, I'm glazing. My bad. I mean to meat ride. You know what I'm saying? But like
I'm meat riding, bro.
Colin and Samir, bro. Like, bro, they were talking about something so interesting. They were like, you know, when you create a product as a creator, you want to create something that's really, you know, on brand and it can kind of transfer to the viewer. Mm-hmm. You know, Emma Chamberlain, if she was to go and create like a freaking sports brand, like, you know, it wouldn't sell as well as if she created a coffee brand, you know, because her whole content kind of revolves around her being, you know, quirky white girl, you know, drinking she makes coffee in the morning. Exactly. You know, people are going to, you know, really enjoy the fact that she made coffee and people can go buy it. So now that her viewers like coffee, she makes coffee, her content, you know, revolves around coffee. So it just kind of is a no-brainer.
The relatability is absurd.
The relatability, exactly. So it's like when you make a relatable product, it sells a lot more. Like, you know, KSI and Logan Paul are athletes now. Yeah. So it's like with Prime, that's
shout out
such
Prime.
Shout out Prime. Like literally, bro.
Yeah, they be trying to sponsor us.
Bro.
We're trying to decide if we want to take their deal or Emma with the fucking Chamberlain coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're she's been kind of like salty because like we're about to replace her for #1 podcast. But it's still all love because she went up and beat Joe Rogan. Yeah. I mean, now, like, that is the thing though. She actually
like,
beat Joe Rogan.
Salty. She just can't compete. You know,
she can't compete.
She just can't. Like,
I mean, it's okay though. We love her. Yeah. Nah, man, I actually really like that you watch Colin and Samir. I feel like it shows me like what kind of YouTuber you are too. You know what I mean?
I love like literally, and I'm not even just saying it's like, oh, I've just seen a clip or two, or I've just seen their short. No, I like religiously.
Like you be watching creator support.
Creator support. Yep. I literally just watched like watch. I'm gonna prove to you I'm a real fan. Bro, I literally just watched the 12 things I wish I would have known. Recent video. I literally I be tapped in, bro, like because it's nothing but it's just an outpour of information. Yeah. It's like
they're like YouTubers' favorite YouTuber.
Yes, bro.
YouTubers.
Yes.
Yeah, I really like what they do. They honestly really helped me with my channel and like just kind of like how we go about it. Like right now, honestly, also you too, because I know for a minute you have a lot of back catalog, no?
Yeah,
like,
I do.
You're not shooting. So we're like 3 months ahead on the podcast.
Oh.
So this is going to be a little bit before it comes out.
Wow.
But we do that in order to so that we can
stack up, stay consistent.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's smart. That's the smartest way to do it.
Because keep it running.
Yeah, bro. Because
life happens. You know?
Exactly. Like you know, something may happen. You know, important family member. You know, something may happen. Like it's always good to get ahead because like I never understood like I get it. Everybody records differently, but in my opinion, the best advice I can give to anybody out there that's just starting this YouTube game, stack in the vote, bro. Like, keep stacking in the vote. Like, you gotta feel like you like Juice World or something.
Facts.
But like how Juice World is with songs, like that nigga had like thousands of songs. Like, you gotta be like Juice World when it comes to YouTube videos. Like, bro, you should be like shout out Damien, my boy Damien Larry. I love them, bro. They work, the way they work is they don't think they're in this month. They be like, oh no, it's November for me right now. You know? Like, that's how they are. Yeah, like dead ass. Like they're like, it's November for me right now. That's how they think about shit, so that they know they're ahead. You know, that's how they think about shit. They love to be like, oh nah, it's not even, bro. Like, cause when New Year's came and it was 2023, I remember they were saying to me, like, they're like, I was like, yeah, did you guys do anything for New Year's? They're like, oh no, you didn't really do anything, cause like, bro, it's already 2023, like a long time ago for us. Like, it already was the new year, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, we're already like ahead, you know, thinking about what we're gonna do. It's like, you know, you can live in the present but still be prepared for the future. You don't gotta live in the future, but just be prepared. You know? Have content ready. You know,
so that's actually like our approach for content.
Yeah,
we don't really talk about current events. Because like shit not gonna be current by the time things come out.
Exactly.
You know,
talk about general.
Exactly. We talk about concepts so things don't get dated so quickly. You feel me? Like, we can talk about Colin Samir 3 months from now, and it might even be a better time, because who knows what they're going to be coming out with next.
It might be bigger.
Exactly. Bro, it's really interesting to see how much they grew. I feel like I probably got on them because they were growing, but like a year or two ago, when I was looking at their stuff, just seeing like how it's like blossomed and like all the people that they got on, one of the most impactful things I think is their interview with Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I think that like changed a lot for them, you know, and I'm not gonna say like Mr. Beast didn't make their career, but I'm just saying like that definitely was a huge stepping stone in like what they're doing. Like, I feel like when they saw their interviewing skills and like how and I think that's probably why Mr. Beast respects them so much and keeps going back to do it, because like Mr. Beast doesn't like he does interviews, like, don't get me wrong, he does them like here and now, but it's like he's not gonna just go and do an interview with anybody, you know. He's gonna do an interview probably with someone he actually believes in, or like somebody that's actually worth like doing the collab with. You know, literally, I remember he said on a Colin Samir podcast, he was like, he's kind of getting tired of the idea, like, people like keep running up this fucking idea where like they keep making him shit, and he doesn't like when people make him shit when it's not dope. You know, he doesn't like when people make him shit and it's like not good, because it just feels like they're just trying to get a thumbnail out of him, and then like that's it.
Like, so pull up with this thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Like he said, like, if you're gonna do that, like at least make it something good, because he said from now on he's gonna stop like being nice. He's just gonna say it's not good.
Yeah, like, I don't like this. Yeah. But I mean, which is a good thumbnail? Like, I gave Mr. Beast a horrible gift.
Mr. Beast is getting strong. He's getting confidence. He's starting to work out.
Right, bro. Like, and it's like with that stuff, it's definitely a smart thing to do, but it's like, bro, I feel the same way, bro. If you're gonna pop out like to Mr. Beast, like, make sure you pop out with some fire shit. Like, don't just pop out with something trash. Like, like really pop out with something interesting. Don't just be like, oh, I painted like this shitty fucking, I don't know, like 5-year-old drawing. Like,
yeah, right.
Like, don't.
I painted you a vase.
Yeah, like
thanks.
Like make something that he can actually use.
Yeah,
you know?
like something, be helpful.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Hell yeah, I fuck with that. That.
Exactly.
So you do music too?
Yeah.
What'd you start with, music or YouTube videos?
I actually started. It's funny you say that. I literally started them at like basically the same time. Okay. Like literally. So when I was because I've always wanted to kind of do music, and like you know that phase you go through where you like download all these shitty like phone apps to like try to like do some shit. Yeah. Like the auto tune sounds all like garbage, and like like I tried to do music, like. You know, I've tried to do it for a while, but like I actually tried to like start like for real around the same time I did YouTube, which was back in 2016. My first YouTube video was posted December 23rd, 2016. I think that's the exact day. But around that time I started, my first song was it was called Swiping Your Bitch. That was my first song. It was like so ass. It was like I'm swiping your bitch. Hey, I'm swiping your bitch. Hey. That shit was so ass. But bro, like I started that, and then my first YouTube video was like a 2K slasher mixtape. So
2K slasher mixtape.
Yeah. So basically, like Slasher's like an archetype in 2K. Like if y'all haven't played 2K before, and like I was just dunking on everybody, so I just like recorded it in Share Factory on PS4 and like splotched it all together, and then put like some song. Oh, it was Chief Keef. It wasn't Finito. Actually, it might have been Finito. Maybe it was a Chief Keef song, or was it? No, it was like a like instrumental, like rap instrumental, and it was funny, bro. When I posted that, I thought I was like hot shit because the video like was starting to like do kind of good, like, and it was like when it got to 100 views, like I thought I was on top of the fucking world. Like I was like, holy shit, like this video, and like bro, that video was like ass, but
it's like I don't even know 100 people.
Yeah, like it was so crazy, bro.
In your more recent content, what's like? I know you're on the like up and up with everything you're doing. How'd you like start? You know what I mean? Like, so I've gone out and filmed with you before. The first time we filmed,
it was the reffing.
Reffing in a college
lecture.
Which was wild.
Now the video's called, Professor Attacks Me During College Lecture.
Yeah, but it was just crazy to see. I was like, bro, this man's really like does not give a fuck. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what you got to do on camera, though.
Yeah,
you
bro.
really got to not give a fuck.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my advice to anybody that wants to do, because the thing is, I don't like, and shout out to Balin and like all of them. I love their content. Like, I love Balin, Deadrin, Blake Backer.
The dude's been recently popping up on my stuff.
Yeah, like Canel, Gideon is like one of my favorites. And the
He's
reason I actually started, like,
menace,
bro, he's a menace. And the reason I actually started doing the Lapped Up content was because of Balin. Actually, like, it's funny because a lot of people like in the beginning were calling me like Gideon, like clone and shit like that. And I'm not gonna lie, contrary to belief, like I'm not gonna lie. It was very, like, in the beginning, it wasn't that different. Like, it was pretty cloney. I'm not going to, like, lie and say, like, bro, it was, like, pretty damn similar. And it's, like, I started to, like, kind of find my own wave and just be myself in the videos. Like, so, in, like, maybe, like, the first couple, it was kind of, like, I was making a lot of the same jokes and shit like that. And then I started to kind of get comfortable with it and just be myself when I'm trolling and shit. Like, I do this thing, like, where I'll go up to, like, girls and just be like, sneaking, they don't know. And that is the best DaBaby song ever. I'm telling you, the Sneaky Link anthem, DaBaby, I remember he took it down one day and I was pissed. But anyway, like, bro, with that content, like, the Lapped Up community, I like all those people I named. But there's a lot of newer people that are coming up, and I'm just gonna be honest. All of them are fucking clones. Like, they are all the same. Like, really? I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. Like, I like, that's one thing I'll do. I'll never come on like a podcast or anything and like not keep it a buck, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, a lot of the new ones are just fucking the same. Like, they're making the same jokes, same thing. Guys, make sure to chase your dream. Like, the merch looks the same. Like, fucking, I don't know. Like. Big schlong going long, like some fucking slogan.
Nah,
like, all these the same. So it's like,
it's like how, like, you got the beastification of YouTube where these,
it's the laughification of YouTube.
Yeah.
Bro. Nah. That's like a real thing, bro. And it's like, with that, I don't want to be considered a laughed up, like only a mic'd up YouTuber. And it's like, I like, obviously, like, I started my new channel in that lane, and I don't mind if people are like, oh, I like your pranks. I don't mind when people say that. Like, that's fine. Like, I appreciate the compliment, but I don't want to go down in history as like I was just a mic'd up dude, because I know I can do so much more. And like, when I do the mic'd up videos nowadays, like, I put in so much more editing than a lot of these guys do. Like, I try to really create a storyline with it. Yeah, so that's why I really fuck with what Gideon is doing, because, bro, he's really like going above and beyond
with jokes and
shit.
Yeah,
bro. And not only that, the editing, like, he's actually like trying to be on some like fucking Nico Amalana like type shit. Like, he's really trying to like actually put editing in these videos, because it's like a lot of them, like, it's just dry cut and it's fine, but I just don't want to be that. I want to do something that makes me stand out, do something a lot different.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because so we actually, that's kind of where we were starting with our YouTube channel, with more of the mic'd up, like, prank-esque things. Yeah. But then we realized, it's getting kind of... Shout out Danny Duncan.
He started the wave. I just gotta say...
One thing about Danny is, like, even the clones, like, they can't clone Danny.
Yeah,
like,
they can't. And
Danny's a menace. He's the OG menace.
They can't. And the thing is, like, one more thing, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Balin's not a Danny Duncan clone, bro. He's not. He's different. I'd say Danny, Gideon, Balin, and like Ross creations are like the kind of like anchors of like the like where it trickled down. And Gideon really started a wave where everyone started doing the same shit, but like I feel like it trickled down from all of them.
Yeah,
they kind of are like the godfathers of like, this lane.
And they have their similarities because obviously you're fucking with people and trolling and whatnot. But so yeah, we kind of started that way, but then we realized the market was a little saturated, and there's a good and bad with it. You know what I mean? It's still like. The good, the views, obviously, but the bad is just like, God damn it, now we can't go shop at fucking
this Walmart,
right?
The inconveniences,
yeah,
basically that come with it, and I guess that's just like a matter of just like how much you give a fuck, how much you don't give a fuck. Because it's like me personally, like I'm like different when it comes to that, like. I don't necessarily give a fuck about like getting banned from like a Walmart or Target. I don't even go shopping like that anyway. Like, and if I do go shopping, I'll just go to a different one if I have to. But like, I can definitely understand, you know, from your point of view, like doing that and like the risk of possibly getting banned from this store. And it's not the fact that like, oh, it's like scary or da da da. It's just like, bro, I want to shop there. So like, exactly. I want to shop there. So it's like, you know. And the whole thing with like the cops and shit, like I don't know, like none of the outcomes of shit like really like scares me that much. Because I just know, like I'm gonna just pray. I'm gonna just give it to God at the end of the day, and I'm gonna just make sure I don't do anything morally wrong. You know, I try not to actually hurt people's feelings. Because there was this one prank, bro, I did where I actually genuinely hurt the dude's feelings. I never uploaded it, never saw the light of day.
Damn.
But I went back and like apologized to the dude. That was the one time I think I like went too far, a little too far with it, bro. It was like this dude, like he was originally in this this one video I did, bro, and it actually like I'll say who it was. It was this dude from a video. I said I used unspoken riz and it worked, or like it actually works, or something like that. And I was in a Walmart, a Walmart, and this dude, like the manager, started getting pissed because we were trying to riz up like girls in there, and like we were rizzing up one of the employees, and like my old like cameraman at the time, like bro, oh my god, that dude. There's a crazy story with that too, but like. Old cameraman at the time, he was like trying to rizz her up or whatever. We were trying to rizz up, and then one of the employees got mad, and they were like, "You can't be doing this." Da 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 da. Like some girl was trying to stand up for the girl, and like the other girl we were rizzing up, like she wasn't uncomfortable. She was fine with it. She was gonna give the dude his like the number, and she was fine like with it. But you know, one of the girls like cock blocked, and we ended up like starting to dip, and then the manager ended up getting a hold of us, and he was like, "What are you guys doing?" And then he was like, "You guys recording?" I was like, "No, that's a PS2." I was like, nah, we're just playing Black Ops. Like, and then dude was like saying all this shit, and then he started to like call someone. He was like bluffing, like he was calling the police. I think he actually was though, because they did end up coming. But he called the police, and then when he was walking away, I was just like starting to kind of cook him. Like I didn't have to cook this nigga like this, but I was kind of cooking him. Like I was like, yeah, hello, someone's following me. Yes, yes. He does look like Lil Bill. Yes, he has a bald head, cul-de-sac. Like I'm over here like cooking this nigga, and like he started to walk out, and like he followed us all the way outside the door, and then we ended up like dipping away, and we came back to like do something else in that Walmart. But anyway, that was the end of that video, right? And then so I wanted to squash beef with the dude. So I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This joke was petty. I ain't gonna lie. Like this was not gonna squash any beef. It was kind of like a petty. It was kind of like I'm trying to squash the beef and be funny, but it's also kind of like a petty joke.
Yeah.
So I came back. It was kind of funny, but like it was fucked up. It was kind of funny though. But like it was fucked. I went to Party City, and I got I bought a wig because I was trying to buy him a hairline, and so like I bought him this wig, and I went back like. I went back with like my boy, like my friend, and the cameraman, and we both were dressed like in these suits, like professional ass suits, like trying to like give him this like as a proposal. And we're like, "Where is so and so? Like, is he here?" And then one of the employees gets him, and he comes to us. He's like, "Yeah, what's up?" Like, you know, he didn't want to fucking see us because he just kicked us out the other day. He didn't want to see us, so like I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm sorry about what happened last time. Yeah, like." I know we got off on the wrong foot. I would really, you know, appreciate it if you take this gift, you know, with gratitude, and you know we could squash this beef and move on. here's a hairline, bro. And I gave him the wig. That dude was fucking pissed, bro. That dude was like, that's what you showed up to tell me? And I'm like, yes. And then he just turned around and walked away. That's it. He didn't even scold us. He didn't kick us out. Nothing. He just turned around and walked away. And when he did that, I was like, that was so fucked up. Why did I do
That's funny.
That was so fucked. And like we ended up finding a customer like later, like in the store, and he was like, oh yeah, I've been looking for this for years. And like we gifted him the hairline.
Yeah.
And like it was funny, but like, bro, that like. And then we ended up seeing him on our way out, and we was like, it's all good. We found a home for the hairline. It's all good. And like he ended up following us like out the Walmart like as we're going, and then like it's like him and then another employee and then another employee and then the security, and it's like 5 niggas like following us out of this like this Walmart. And then we end up like they're like trying to tell us like, oh, you can't be doing this, like da was mean, or like, bro, you can't be recording, you know, the typical like they're telling us. And like they're calling the cops. The cop comes, and like I'm still trolling. The cop's like what were you doing? I was like, oh, I was just trying to gift them a hairline. The cop's trying not to laugh and shit. Like, and then like I ended up saying like my name was Spencer James and all that, and like I was trolling so much to the point where like we were supposed to leave like right away. Like that's one thing, when y'all trolling, the cops are like out, like they're gone now, just leave like right away, because it's like if you don't like and you're still lingering and shit, like they might like, you know, do something, give you a charge or whatever. And so I was still lingering because I was saying hi to someone I recognized from the Walmart. I should have just left right away. And then the cop like came back. I don't even know if he was supposed to do that really, like because he like let us off the hook, but then like came back to the car because we were like about to leave, but like he saw us still there. Kind of weird, but he like came back and like he was like, what were you guys still doing here, giving us a talk. I'm still saying my name's Spencer James, and like because I kept telling him my name was Spencer James and my friends were telling him the right name, he like gave me a charge for I think it was obstruction of conduct or obstruction of justice. Yeah, obstruction of justice. He gave me like a charge and shit. And like, bro, like them court fees, bro, holy ridiculous shit, bro. Like, bro, I had to go to court for this one thing like fucking 3 times.
God
like,
damn.
and it's like not even that deep. It's like yeah, like I made a mistake. I know, like I should probably show up to court to pay this charge. I know that, but like at the end of the day, it's like it wasn't that deep to show up. If I have to show up 3 times, like,
yeah,
bro, 3 times, bro. Like, bro, there is so much worse shit, and it's like it doesn't make it any better that I'm like a black young man in America, so it doesn't make it any better. And I'm in the South. It just all the odds are against you. All the odds are against. So it's like, be mindful too when you do these like pranks and shit like that. Like I'm sure like Gideon knows and all these people, like, and it's just, it depends on how much you don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck to a pretty high degree, but like just know, definitely, like, bro, when you're black and doing it, it definitely is different. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it definitely is different.
Facts. I go by this.
Like
I go by this rule. You know, as a black guy, I only do one illegal thing at a time.
Yeah.
And usually I'm smoking gas. That's why I can't be fucking trolling at Walmart. You can't call the cops. They gonna come there and take me away for a whole nother reason.
Right.
You don't do drugs.
No, I actually
I can tell
don't.
You got way too much energy.
Yeah, I don't really do drugs. One time, like, okay, this is actually, it's funny. This is new information now. Like, some of it is new information. It may be. I don't know if my audience knows this. I'm not one to hide, you know, if I'm doing shit or not. I don't do drugs, but for my 21st birthday, like, I drank for the first time. Like, I drank and shit. Like, now, like, when I drink, I only drink on occasions. Like, when there's, like, a celebration or, like, I'm taking a shot with, like, you know, my older brothers or, like, my family for, like, you know, cheers to a birthday or something like that. I'll take a shot there, maybe have a drink here at a celebration, you know? Like, I drank at, like, my friend's birthday party. Mm-hmm. I had a shot for my oldest brother's, like, birthday. That's the only times I'll really drink is on occasion. So I've only drank, like, maybe, like, 3 or 4 times my whole life. Like, it's really it. Like, and as far as, like weed and shit like that, I hit a blunt, like, for the first time ever, like maybe like 2 months ago for like, or was it 2 months ago? Yeah, it was actually 2 months ago for my friend's birthday. That's it.
You word? So
I've hit a blunt one time, maybe drank 3 or 4 times my entire life. Like that's it, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
Maybe 5.
Good for you. You don't need to be doing it.
Yeah, so and the thing is, like, people ask, like, oh, why do you do it? Is it against your religion? Because I am Christian. It's like, oh, it's like people like that don't like know about the religion that much. They'll be like, oh, is it against, like, and it is a sin to do it, but it's like, you know, if you have a relationship with God, you're not going to hell like for doing it. But it's like on some shit, it's like I just don't do it because I'm not interested. You know, I don't have like any interest, and it's like I don't. To the people that enjoy drinking, like, do you. The people that, enjoy smoking, do you. Make sure to do it, in moderation. If you are going to get drunk, make sure you get drunk around people you trust, But I just don't have interest in it, like, at all. Like, I'll never be on some shit, like, ever where I'm like, hey, you want to go and get a beer? Like, I'll never be the type. Like, if I say that to you, like, hey, Semaj, let's go get a beer, you should definitely ask me, hey, what's up, man? You should definitely ask if there's something wrong with me. Right. Like, if one of my friends, like, if y'all are seeing this, if one of my friends, if I ever sit here and ask you, hey, let's go smoke, or hey, let's go get a beer, you should ask me, Bari, like, what's wrong? Like, because I will never, like, ask. Like, unless it's my friend asking for a specific reason or an occasion or anything like that, I will never drink, never smoke. Like, and I've never hit a Juul vape.
That's good.
I've just hit a blunt once.
Keep them lungs clean.
Yeah, bro. Maybe drank like 5 times max.
What are your you like chicks a lot?
Chicks. Oh, I actually like guys. No, I'm just kidding.
It's okay if you do.
No, I actually don't. Like,
if you like guys, I was gonna say, like, you like dudes a lot. Like,
nah. So I'm straight. So basically, it's funny. I get like a lot of comments that be like, "Oh, are you bi?" Like, cause I like paint my nails and shit like that, and that's okay. Like, those comments are okay to make. What's weird though is when people like almost like try to like, one time I had this thing, like, I actually tell the story in a second. I'll get back to the chicks thing. So with the chicks thing, I talk to girls, like, I'll talk to them, like, I just started like talking to girls like a lot because, bro, it was like back in high school, it was like eat, sleep, grind YouTube. Like, I had no life. Like, I literally had no life. Like, I would literally go to school, do my work, come home, do my homework, maybe hang out with friends, maybe in high school. Like, I would hang out with friends more in like elementary and middle school, but when it got to high school, bro, it was just eat, sleep, grind YouTube. Like, and I don't think I went as hard as I should have, which sounds funny to say, well, didn't you say eat, sleep, grind? It's like YouTube was literally my everything. Mm-hmm. It still is my everything, but it's like I literally wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't work out. I wouldn't talk to girls. I wouldn't try to get put some pussy, like try to fuck or like any of that. Because it's like I was so heavy set and focused on this dream of like becoming a big time like YouTuber before like high school ended that I just didn't have time to open up to anybody. And it's like if I did, the chances like if I tried to open up to a girl, maybe it wouldn't work out, or like if I try to have a relationship, like maybe like shit wouldn't work out, we break up or whatever. I've only had one relationship and it wasn't even an IRL relationship. It was a fucking relationship, like with some streamer like I knew. And like other than that, bro, like I really didn't talk to chicks. So it's like I just started talking to girls a lot, like here and now recently,
How's that been?
Holy shit, bro. The cat's about to come out of the bag, bro. This is exclusive information. I'm sending this to my community too, so they're about to hear this for the first time. I lost my virginity like last month. Or not last month, like a couple weeks ago.
Congrats, brother.
For like the first fucking like I fucking got some pussy like for the first time like a couple weeks ago. So that was like my first time. Like I'm officially like not a virgin like anymore. So like, and you know what's funny about this? When I turned 21, I started having a bunch of first times. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and cap to the camera. Since I wasn't focused on, like, bitches or, like, girls or, like, anything. Respectable young women. I wasn't, just focused on that. I literally, in Vegas for my birthday back in March, had my first kiss. Made out with, like, 5 girls. Like, had my first kiss. Then, a couple weeks ago, had first time getting head and first time, like, fucking. All on the same night. Like, so it's just like ever since I turned 21, first time drinking 21, first time hitting a blunt 20. I don't know. I've been having a bunch of first fucking times ever since I turned 21, bro. Like I don't know. Like I wanted to like I wanted to like live a little bit in the sense of like at least experience this stuff for one time. Like I don't want to go my entire life with just like not trying it at least. Like I wanted to try it. I'm not like interested in like, hey, like I'm gonna go smoke after this. Like I'm not really interested in doing that. But it's like I just wanted to experience a bunch of shit for the first time, just to see what it's like. Mm-hmm. And not only that, when I did like fuck for the first time, I was really horny, bro. Because like I've been on like this like cleanse of not watching porn like at all.
Yeah.
Like because I think that shit's terrible for you. Like because it's like you don't
watch at all anymore.
I don't watch at all anymore.
So you're not even gonna check out Lena and
no, I've seen that on Twitter. I haven't beat to it though. I haven't beat to it. But
wait, you seen the actual clips?
I've seen the clips. I haven't beat to it.
I haven't seen the clips
yet. I looked at the clips.
Now I know where to check.
I looked at the clips just because like I wanted to see. I was curious, but like I didn't beat to it or anything. Or like after I didn't get like super horny and go like beat my meat. I didn't do that. But like, bro, for like 2 months, I've just been straight cold turkey on porn and masturbation. Just straight cold turkey. So it's like I was mad horny. So I went to Tinder, swiping, found a girl. We ended up like clicking. We were talking, had a great conversation. I went to her house, great vibes. Like the whole experience was really good. Like, you know, I'm not one to fucking kiss and tell. I'm not gonna tell everything that happened on camera, but like it was pretty good. Like it was pretty good. Like I went there, like it was chill vibes. It was cool. She was cool, and yeah, bro, we ended up having sex, and that was it, bro. Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You think you're a changed man?
Like in what sense? Like maturity, like who I am, like
I don't know. I definitely like I had a little extra limp in my walk after the first time.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. After the first time, like fucking I will say it made me a lot hornier. I will say that.
Yo, it changes everything.
Yeah, it makes
now
me
when you're
so much
watching
horny.
things, you're like remembering.
Yeah, not only that.
Now it's not imagination.
Exactly, and not only that. I will say I'm so glad I went on a porn cleanse like before I had sex with that girl because bro, porn fucks your standards and what you think like a woman is supposed to be and like how they're supposed to be during sex and like all this shit. Like,
in
bro,
which way?
Like you see a porn star like fucking Mia Malkova or some shit, bro. The chances of like you're not gonna like just run into a Mia Malkova like all the time and just like fuck a Mia Malkova. You're not gonna fuck like Mia Malkova and all this shit like because it's like y'all are just having sex like regularly. Like they're not gonna be on like a porn star's like
performance.
Exactly. Like it's not gonna be a porn star's like expectation every single time.
Bro,
like,
one time
it's not gonna be like that. Like that's like unrealistic. So it's
I hooked up with this chick, bro. I mean, I didn't. Hypothetically, I'm in a happy relationship. Hypothetically, hooked up with this chick allegedly. And allegedly, rumor has it, but she watched a lot of porn.
Yeah.
She was doing the whole anime like.
Oh, the
real life. So I'm hanging out with her. She's a normal person. As soon as we start, her voice changes, like, and it's super performative. But she had told me, like, yeah, I want to be a porn star, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I'm thinking, like, she just talking nasty. You feel me?
She's just chatting.
But then I was like, oh, my God, like, but she was also, she was a bi girl, too. Okay. So it was like, I think she liked that. Like, you see how, like, dudes will watch a lot of porn, and they're like, that's what they expect women to be like. So I think she expected women to be like that, but she was also a woman, so she would just be like, this is what's expected of me.
Okay.
And I will say it was definitely the weirdest experience of my fucking life.
It wasn't really that good?
Well, I mean, because, like, okay, for the, like, if a girl's doing that shit in a video, I'm probably skipping that part anyway. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, I'm here for the... Like I'm not here for the storyline, the build up, the like the antics. To fuck. It depends. I'm there to fuck, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. That was definitely different. But so like people say that like porn ruins like your view of like sex. I think it really depends on like on what you doing. You feel
your
what
connection.
Your connection to it. I think it depends because like I don't know, man. I feel like sex is kind of similar to porn in a sense.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying like the action. Like the action is like the same. Like you're fucking like it's the same. But I see it in the sense like for example, like if I had went and like you know slept with that girl like when I was like you know I guess coked up on a bunch of porn. Like I've been watching porn and all this stuff. Like,
coked up on.
I feel like my expectations just would have been too high. Like I feel like I would have been expecting like, and don't get me wrong, it was good. Like she like you know she pleasured me, I pleasured her. Like it was good. Like it was good for both of us. But I'm just saying, I think like it would have been like I would have been expecting too much off the rip. Like for first time, all that I would have been expecting her to like fucking doing helicopters on my dick all and like yeah, bro. I would have been expecting too much.
See, bro, you gotta do. I feel all right when you get deeper in it. You know what I mean? You got to start doing that, bro. Because I feel like for them, like, they want to feel like that. But you got to, like, tell them. They're not going to just try it because they're kind of, like, nervous. And
like, but they want to feel like they're like a star, like
definitely. Like, and as I like, I don't know, I'm a little vocal with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta make noises. You don't need to.
Oh
like,
no, yeah, I was a little vocal. I wasn't like too vocal, like fucking screaming at the top of my lungs. But it's like, I was, making little sounds like here and now, like because it's like, it's sex at the end of the day. You don't have to be so like some men are like, I feel like are so like toxically like masculine that it's like they feel like they have to be on mute.
Yeah.
Like they can't make a sound at all, or it's like gay, or like bro, it's like, bro, it's okay to like make sounds. It's okay for the girl to take control. It's okay for the girl to be dominant sometimes, you to be dominant sometimes.
Facts.
It's okay to switch it up and do some like, nigga, you don't gotta be like, damn, I'm fucking pounding her and doggy like all day, like
there's
do
a
some
time and a
different
place
shit too. Like, yeah, bro, like it's okay, like, because I remember in the beginning, she took a little control, and then after she told me she liked to be dominated, so I was dominated a little bit. But yeah, like, it's okay to try new things, like, and at the end of the day, do what you're comfortable with, but you don't have to feel like, oh, if I'm a guy, it's wrong for me to be dominated by a girl. Or like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, it's okay if you're having sex with a girl, and it's okay if they take control and you're getting fucked, bro. It's okay. All right, bro.
In which way?
Like it's okay, like, for her to like be on top and like control and
you
shit.
need a break.
Yeah, bro. It's okay. Like, some guys like think they gotta like be, and it's the other way around for some guys. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's like this toxic masculinity sometimes in the air where like guys feel like they have to be in control all the time when it comes to sex. It's like you don't have to be in control all the time.
Yeah.
It could be give and take thing. Mm-hmm. So, and I know that speaking of like, didn't this guy just lose his virginity? I know like, I'm speaking a lot like for somebody that just, but it's like that's how it felt when I first like, cause like, bro, like I watched porn and shit like that. Like I kind of like studied for the fucking essay. Like just like I wanted to make sure like we were both pleased. I didn't want it to be on some shit where it's like just like I'm just like doing everything and like, or she's just doing everything, or like I wanted it to be 50-50, like a split, bro. Like I didn't want it to just be like, I wanted to try as much as I could for the first time just to see what I like, see what my partner in the sense liked,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Advice for any of you you people out there, you youngins out there trying to work your way around the shorties. One thing I'll say, cheat code that like almost no one uses, you know what I mean? Like if you're trying to like pleasure a girl.
Oh shit.
Bro, words of encouragement. Girls are all up here.
Bro, it's so funny you say that, bro. Like dead ass, because the thing is like don't get me wrong, it wasn't just, please don't do this if you're a guy. It wasn't just I walked in the crib and just fucking like right away. It's like you get into it, you vibe a little bit, talk and shit like that. But it's like once we got into it, like I remember there was one point in time like she wore a wig, right? She had short hair, and I like girls with short hair too. Like I don't have anything against short hair, but like her wig fell off, and like I can tell like she was
Sorry. I didn't know you were going to say that. I didn't know you were going to say that. It fell off? No. Damn, you fucked the shit out of Shorty.
No, bro. No. Okay, it wasn't like that. It fell off when she was giving head, bro. When she was giving head, it slipped off. But when it slipped off, like it fell off, I could tell she was like a little embarrassed at first. So I was like, no, it's okay. Like you still look good. Like I'm going to help you put it back on. I helped her put it back on. And some guys, they'll do that approach. Some guys be a dickhead. Some laugh. It's whatever you do. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, I tried to, give her words of encouragement. It's okay.
Facts. You gotta take the wig and be like, nah, fuck that wig, baby. Throw that shit. Grab her by the head type shit.
Bro. But on some shit, it's like, I literally like I just told her that because it's like, bro, you don't want to be like a complete asshole. Cause it's
for
it's
sure.
Like I feel like a girl like during that time of like vulnerability, I feel like they're only embarrassed because of what the guy may think.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think they're actually like embarrassed because they're embarrassed right there because it happened to. I think they're embarrassed because oh no, you might laugh, or oh no, this might happen.
Yeah.
And it's like if you give them that words of encouragement, just be a gentleman. They're not gonna necessarily feel that way. So I was trying to be a gentleman. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Words of encouragement, especially during.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to just be like. I started like laughing.
Yeah, you don't want to.
That's fucked.
You don't want to giggle.
But she might not even want to like continue after that, honestly. So
yeah,
it's gonna get all awkward.
But she was like bald.
No, she wasn't bald.
Like
she
just
had
hair?
like short, like short little hair. Like have you seen The Boys?
Okay. She black girl, white girl, Mexican.
White girl.
White girl.
Yeah, white
with
girl,
the shaved head. She like.
She had like short hair, like it wasn't like shaved, but it was was like around that amount of hair.
So yeah, I know shorties who like would do that and wear the wigs, but like they would be rocking without the wig sometimes too.
Yeah.
Was she like a makeup type shorty?
Yeah, she wore makeup. Sometimes she would, sometimes she wouldn't. I don't think she was too. I don't.
Did she have eyebrows? Or did she shave them off?
No, I think her eyebrows were actually shaved. But
I know the archetype of shorty.
She didn't really. Yeah, she was like a little like not alt, but kind of like kind of you know the build.
Yeah,
but it's like
once you said wig, I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah,
wig, shaved head, white girl. I know what you mean.
She wasn't like insecure to the point where it's like she wasn't insecure about like not having it. Like I could tell like she was like a girl. It's like sometimes she'll wear a wig, sometimes she won't. Sometimes she'll wear makeup, sometimes she won't. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was like one of those like. And she had like she was like Ukraine. She was like Ukraine and like Romanian too, or not Romanian. She was Russian and Ukraine as well. She didn't have a heavy accent because she was like I think she lived. She told me she lived in Ukraine like way like long ago when she was like real little, and they like moved like when she wasn't like couldn't comprehend like too much. So it's like she didn't like have a heavy accent or anything like that. But yeah, she was cool though. She was cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Shit, man, I'm glad you had that experience.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was definitely one I'll remember. My first time. definitely one for the books.
A lot of times when I be getting domed up. Sex in general, bro. I be having a poop. Sometimes I got a fart coming, and I'm just like, ah, damn.
Trying to hold it, like.
Yeah, you know, because like sometimes sometimes I don't even realize that I like might have had a poop or I had a fart coming until like shit started happening. You feel me? You like midway through, like I wasn't expecting this. You feel me? Like
yeah, it's like you're in the moment.
Yeah,
so
we
like,
kicking it. You feel me? Yeah. So like, but that's more like relationship type shit,
right? Where
like Shreddy might try to get you anywhere. Before back in the day when I was a heathen, I had my what do you call it before you do something like
foreplay?
No. Oh. Like a ritual.
Oh, okay.
Shower, shave. Not really shave. Okay. I'm not really shave. I would think about it, but I'm like, nah. Because at one point, I remember I used to shave. And then when I was younger, this one chick was like, yeah, I don't mind guys who don't shave. Because, like, when it's super shaved, sometimes it feels like they're younger or whatever. And I was like, interesting.
That I could see that. Low key.
Yeah.
Like they may feel like you're like premature, like a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, but but yeah, you gotta shit shower, double S.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shit shower shave.
I actually did shit and shower. I think before that.
You should.
I did.
You don't want to. And
it's like I didn't. And it's like I didn't do it on the tent. Like I'm gonna fuck tonight. It's just like it. Like she ended up hitting me up like at the perfect time. Like He
said I was on the shitter and then I showered.
Right.
Yeah. Literally, I just happened to shit and shower like before that happened. It was just funny how it worked out. I even ate too, like before that, and like brushed my teeth and like.
Hell yeah.
Fucking freshened up, like.
You ate that thing?
I ate I think I like showered.
No.
Wait, you said what?
Did you eat that thing?
Oh, did I eat the? Oh, okay. No. I actually didn't, but I wouldn't mind if that happened. Like, okay. I wouldn't mind. Like, eating.
She domed you up and you ain't.
Nah, cause she actually like, cause I was like alluding to it like after we had like finished like for like a round 2, I was gonna like eat her like, but she wasn't like trying to like do that because she had to go to work and like she was trying to go to sleep and like all that shit, and I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. Like I didn't want to push that on her, but like for my first time, I was kind of just letting it flow naturally. Like
I feel
whatever
that.
happened. But I wouldn't mind eating at all. Like I'm not on one of those dudes like I'll never be an eater. Like bro, like I don't mind because I want to pleasure the. Okay, I wouldn't be a munch.
You're not a munch?
I don't know if I'd be a munch. I'd be a munch for like someone I loved.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd just be a munch like just
I feel that.
Munch.
That means eating a girl and not getting anything.
You're just an eater.
Oh.
Like basically you just eat.
That's out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Like guys will like eat out a girl and then like they will get nothing.
Damn.
Well, that's what they got.
Box.
They got to do that. That was like what
they got to do that, but it's like they'll get nothing. Where it's like they won't get
nothing in
head,
return.
fuck, like they'll just eat and then that's
fucking
it.
munch. All I want to do is munch.
But that's okay. If you're a munch, you're a munch. This is like I know I probably wouldn't be.
Such a boss bitch move though, to be like, yo, come through, munch this, and get the fuck out.
I mean, because guys be doing it to girls. Like, I mean,
yeah, nah, I'm here for it.
It's funny,
out.
Right?
It's funny, bro. Like. Nah, but I probably wouldn't be a munch, but I definitely would eat a girl. I wouldn't be scared to fucking do that,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, Back to YouTube. Yo, I hope Colin and Samir started this episode because we started talking about them and they watched and they got all that shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
I can't wait for my Colin and Samir interview because I'm going there with all the bullshit.
Bro, I want to collab and like have it. Bro, one day, literally, that's one of my dreams. Like, if I had to be on one podcast, like, you know how everybody would say like Impulsive. And shout out to Impulsive. I like Impulsive too, but
they got rid of George.
Yeah, they get rid of George.
Since,
they did. I ain't gonna lie, they did get rid of George, and he was content. I can't lie, but like ever since, like everyone would probably say like Impulsive or like Joe Rogan and shit like that. But bro, my dream podcast, Colin Samir, bro. I would love to be on that podcast because they really dig deep. They really like are good at what they do. Like, they ask the right questions. Like, because every time I walk out of like an interview, I always learn something. I never walk out like of one of their interviews like informationless.
Yeah,
I always
that's the
walk
biggest
out
thing I
with
love about these podcasts, bro.
Yeah,
Hearing
bro.
people's stories, all that shit.
Exactly, information.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like we've been definitely not the same kind of input that people get from Colin and Samir as far as like how to like grow your YouTube channel.
Oh,
but
we've been talking about kind of a mix.
But yeah, but it's still good for people. And honestly, I like this kind of like style where we
like
can go back and
content.
forth. Yeah, you know, because there's people like us who still like Colin and Samir, but we still will watch Gideon fucking scream in the middle of a Best Buy. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I feel like the followers or the audience we're cultivating is kind of like a mix up of both.
Yeah, exactly. Like the demographic is going to be different because I feel like Colin Samir, like you said, like they're going to have a demographic where it's just a lot of creators, like, or a lot of people that want to create or just are interested in creating. But you, like in this podcast, like I fuck with it because it's like it's going to be that, but it's also going to be a mix of like just regular people too. Like people who work the 9 to 5 or people that want to be a doctor or whatever. Like they can still listen to this and walk out with something.
We actually in the next few weeks we got this shorty coming on who she helps with like open heart surgeries and shit.
Ooh, that's
so
interesting.
like I was like, yo, I want to know what that does to you. Like come talk about that. Like you be looking at the inside of people.
Yeah.
Like she showed a picture. She was like, it was funny because like you see how like if a girl has like nudes or something or like say like something was wrong with like a girl's like body part, they show other girls, but like if a guy's like they wouldn't just show a guy. But she was just talking about something with her ovaries, and like she had pictures of her ovaries, but she was like, I still can't let guys see it. And I just thought it was funny because it was like they were an inside organ, like a fucking ultrasound, and she's like, I just feel like it's wrong.
You were like wondering like what's wrong about it. Like
I just thought that shit was funny because she was like, I got a man. Like I can't let no one else see my ovaries.
See my ovaries.
And I was like, you know what I got.
Gatekeeping
whatever.
the ovaries.
But she told me like she's held testicles in her hand, not like
Don't
a lot
lie.
of people.
She's just grabbing fits on the
not
table.
Like balls, but like
testicles,
the
like
literal inside
outside of like she held
like
them shits.
The shit, the actual organ.
Right? I'm like, what? You be seeing organs? And she's like, yeah, all the time. She's talking about how easy people slice open. I'm like, yo, stop.
Damn.
Shit, crazy.
Nice. That is crazy, bro. What the heck?
Right?
Just like fucking like just operating and shit. Just like, damn. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like, well, actually, no. I'm lying if I say that. I'm not very like squeamish when it comes to that shit. I literally like. I know this sounds insane. So people are gonna think I'm like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. Like people are gonna think I'm like that. Like if I say this, but I'm just gonna be honest, bro. I can literally see like somebody like if I don't know them. I can literally like be somewhere like this never happened to me before, but I feel like if it happened, this would happen. I could see someone spilt out, like dead, like organs out and everything, and it would not make me squeamish.
I would be like, I saw a fucking roach the other day, and I'm like, bro, you gotta
see. Okay,
you gotta post about this shit.
The roach earlier, like I just
fuck a bug. This dude hit a fucking deer and was like, damn, this deer fucked my car up. But didn't show his car fucked up. He showed the deer with the fucking organs just like all around. Damn. And I'm like, it was one of those things on Instagram where I'm like, I know this shit's about to get taken down because you can't just post a dead body like this. Yeah. But like I was like, nah, that shit definitely got me feeling weird.
Unless you're showing how hairy your asshole is for reference. Do you know about that?
Nah. I saw my asshole for the first time maybe like 2 years ago.
Oh no, that's not what I was talking about. I was making it. If you know, you know the joke that I just made. So basically, there's this dude on YouTube, right? And it's fucking abysmal. This dude said he was doing a Nair butt hair removal tutorial, And basically, he was just like, for reference, this is how hairy my asshole is. And in the first 3 seconds, he just fucking flashes the camera with straight asshole on YouTube. And it has 10 million views. Now tell me how something like that gets to stay up, but then people get taken down for consent to record, or they just say nigga in the first like 2 minutes. Like, why is everyone getting taken down for that bullshit?
But he can show his asshole.
But then he can just show his asshole. And it's like, I will say another thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just say it. If that was a nigga,
oh, it was a white asshole.
Gone, bro.
How hairy was it?
Nah, it wasn't a white asshole. It was an Asian asshole. It's an Asian asshole. But
so was it that hairy?
Yeah. No, I don't remember like I don't know. I think it was hairy, but like, bro, it was just like it was a shock, and like, bro, my boys like showed me that, and I showed it to like another friend of mine just because of the absurdity, and I'm like Moist Critical like covered it and everything. Like, bro, I'm like, how the fuck is this still on YouTube? Like, and basically Moist Critical explained it. Like, he doesn't agree that it should be on YouTube either, but it's basically a loophole. It's an education loophole where like, if the video's deemed educational, they can show whatever the fuck. But that's still
because can't you show like childbirth? Like, can't you see that shit on YouTube?
Yeah, like
if it's like it's age restricted, but you can still see it.
And it's like the thing is, it's like I get it, but it's kind of weird because it's like loopholey because it's like, bro, you didn't have to do all that to explain how to use butt hair removal. Like, you didn't have to do all that. Like,
for reference.
And not only that, it's like it kind of goes against like YouTube's whole thing because I thought they were trying to like clean up shit and they kind of censor people, but then like dude can just show his whole like.
Is this recent?
Fucking like real recent. Like this is like hot. Like this is like off the press, like hot. But it's like, bro, like. Steaming but then dude can just like steaming hot.
Who?
Like,
who is it?
Just look up Nair butt hair removal and you'll find it. 10 million views. But anyway, right? It's just like kind of crazy, and I think it's really unfair that shit like that gets to stay up. But then like they just fucking take down like, and I don't. And another thing, I don't know if this is a point that anybody has made. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I fuck with like I'm not like the type to like discriminate against anybody. But I think YouTube was like scared of cancel culture as well because somebody made a point, and I was like, that is kind of true and ironic though. Like, maybe y'all disagree or agree, I don't know. But it was posted during Pride Month, and the dude happens to be, like, gay.
Is it this guy?
Yeah. It was posted during Pride Month, and the dude he's gay. And, like, I wonder if YouTube was scared to take it down because they thought, like, LGBT would, like, come after them and, like, attack them. And that could be, a real reason. But it's, like, that's a stupid reason, bro. It's, like, everybody deserves to, like, follow the rules the same. Like, it doesn't matter, like, if you're gay, if you're black, if you're white. It doesn't matter. Everybody... The rules of YouTube should apply to everything.
Right,
so it's like if I
don't
get
show
censored,
your butthole.
Exactly, bro. Like it's like if I get censored for saying nigga in a video, like that's something possible I can get censored for. Because like my friend, like shout out to Ty, my friend, he posted a video, right? It just had fighting in the video, right? On like Instagram or something like that. And I know this is about YouTube, but I'm just using it as a whole general scape. Because like, you know, the rules apply pretty similar. Mm-hmm. So on Instagram, he posted like a reel or something with like fighting in it. And it was going crazy. It got taken down for violence or something like that. It's like, and it was just like a regular scuffle, like a brawl, like any like, you know, outside street fight, like not guts spilled on the floor, just a fight. It's like, how does that get taken down? But then dudes just get to show their whole ass. Like, come on, like come on. There's got to be some sort of like fine line or like some sort of
just reporting shit though.
Ooh, do you think
like the butthole would get reported? Don't get me wrong, but
I feel like it has got reported though. There's no way somebody had, and it's weird because all the comments are like extremely positive and kind of it's strange that like it's like nobody's talking about it in the comments. Like when I first saw it, everybody was like, "Thank you so much for the tutorial." Da 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 da. This, that, and the third, and people would be like, "Oh, well, maybe it's botted." No, it's not botted because it's like it's popping up in people's recommended. It's like actually blowing up.
He might be. He might have certain keywords like blocked in the comments, like for example, ew, like the word ew or WTF, like stuff like that.
Or
he
like
have those phrases,
or
blocked.
like fuck and like what the fuck or like ooh, that's a good ass.
But
like,
like
I didn't
that's
even think
so
about
weird
that.
they're doing not taking some shit like that down. They just took like some presidential candidates' videos down because it was talking about vaccines, which is illegal. You can't take away government or like a potential
that's what I'm
candidate
talking about.
of
It's like how does
campaign.
shit like that get taken down, but then shit like butthole hair removal stays
Bruh,
up. When like
society
I'm so
we
serious,
live
like
in.
like check it out after the podcast. I'm so serious, dude. Like literally, shows his like it's not like
full
I'm not,
cheeks spread open.
Yes,
huh?
bro. Like I'm not like you know how some people were like exaggerated, like you know how people were like the whole like thing of Twitter like recent was like fucking Tom Holland getting like the back shots for like the TV series, and like it's not like that where
what?
it's like.
You gotta watch the show.
Tom Holland,
what?
Tom Holland, the people, it was funny jokes. People were saying because like you know how Zendaya was in that TV thing where like there was two guys like kissing on her. Did you see that?
No.
Okay, there was this TV show where like Zendaya was getting kissed on by like two guys, and people were like, Tom Holland's in shambles right now. And then people said like Tom Holland spun the block to get revenge by getting back shots in his TV show.
Did he really?
He's playing a role right now.
He was playing a gay role.
He's got multiple personality disorder, and one of them's a chick. And this.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was just playing like a gay like man.
Nah, he's like. I finished it. I don't know if I'm ruining the show for you.
Okay.
Check it out if you haven't finished it.
It's
pretty.
I haven't checked it out. I mean, if it's an interesting show, I'll check it out. But like,
I mean, I'm definitely trying to see Tom Holland get back shots.
But yeah, basically in a club, he like some BBC, some guy. Like he wasn't naked though. It was just some black
big.
Damn. BBC, like he was just getting like back shots, like basically. It didn't show like the lower half, no meat or nothing was exposed, but it's just like he was just getting back shots. So people were like, he did that to like get revenge. It was just,
on Zendaya, they broke up.
It was just kind of funny. Like Twitter is fucking. It's
they're so
bad.
fast, bro.
It's like a mix. It's like Twitter is like fucking terrible to like get advice and like see points and takes on, but it does have its funny moments.
Yeah, Twitter's undefeated.
I think
it's pretty funny.
Turning into Reddit. You know?
I can see that, especially with
and
threads.
It's getting bigger, like subcultures, and getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and that'll definitely that market will expand for them now that Threads came around, because Threads is like supposed to be a family-friendly Twitter or something like that.
Yeah, I heard it was supposed to be like the new fucking Facebook.
Oh yeah, people are getting a
bags on
Twitter, bro. Yeah, like one of the Twitter niggas, I think Kira, like that tweets a lot of like funny shit, like those random like accounts like Corn, and shit like that. He like tweeted, he got like I think like thousands or like something. He got a bag, bro. It was a lot of money, like just for tweeting. I'm like, damn, bro.
How?
And it's like,
how do we get there?
Yeah, bro. It's crazy that like you can be deemed a creator through Twitter now. Like that's a thing. You can literally be like, I do Twitter for a living.
And there's no length now on video posts on Twitter.
Oh yeah, like people are just saying, like I saw someone say, fuck it. Yeah, bro. I saw someone say, fuck it, Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I saw the same movie, bro.
Yeah, they just in full HD.
Full length, bro.
Hell yeah, fuck it, Spider-Verse.
Like, and while the movie was in theaters.
Like, can you put up the card, and then they'll find a full brand new UFC card and put it on Twitter.
Yeah,
like
shout out to fucking Elon.
They put the Spider-Verse thing while the movie's like in theaters and shit. Well, I mean, yeah, it's still in theaters, but it's like they put that shit out and like just didn't get taken down. Like,
yeah, shout out Elon. That's the fucking Wild West over there.
Yeah, bro, they actually turned it into the wild. But then it's funny, he like made a joke like touch grass. Basically, he said like there's a tweet limit. Like how many tweets you can like read and post for the day. So he's basically telling them to like go outside.
Nerd.
That shit's wild. How are you gonna buy a company for $40 billion and then tell people to stop using it?
Right.
Only Elon Musk.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That's probably the dumbest innovation like I've seen. Like the tweet limit. It's like, bro, what's the odds that people are actually posting like thousands or like?
Is it real though? Because I was told it's like 600 tweets and it'll lock you out.
No, yeah, it's a real thing. Like Elon posted about it. Okay. Like it's an actual thing.
Because I've tried to scroll to hit the fucking limit, but I never kicked me out, bro.
That's the thing. That's why it's so pointless. Because it's like no one realistically would actually scroll through that many tweets.
And if you do, like, you got a problem.
Okay, yeah, you actually have an issue. Like, if you do.
I feel that.
Yeah.
But yo, man, we really appreciate you. I'm sorry, I just realized I said, yo, man, I don't know. Is that you? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, you know the current climate, you gotta be careful.
No, it's all,
I don't want to offend
it's all
anybody.
Good. It's all good. My pronouns are I'm/him.
Yeah, word.
That's my pronouns.
Word.
Yeah.
I thought it was that/nigga.
Oh, yeah, it's that too.
Okay,
I
word.
also refer to that. Yeah, that's cool too.
All right, guys. Lay.
Peace, everybody.
Peace out.